Okay, so why are we starting out the first video of the season with a negative? Well, ask Max. Losing the ball and getting beat down the floor is an early game killer. The first mistake is when Max doesn't step to meet the ball, and the second mistake is by Jamal, who is too far below the line of the ball to do anything to slow down a fast break or transition situation. Mental mistakes often turn into emotional mistakes, where you get mad and physically have to work much harder to get back on defense without making another mental mistake. Here, after Ethan falls, Jamal has good intentions on trying to save the play, but there's no communication with Q, number one, and there's no plan to break up or slow down this play. This is not only a clear foul, but it's also a second mental mistake. In this play, you'll see Dylan and Max go down the court with no communication and no plan to not only stop Dre from shooting, but also in getting a rebound on the weak side. Here's Max right in the middle. He's just following the ball instead of boxing out the right side rebounder. The next clip reveals what happens when there's no hustle or late hustle and no communication. Here's Dylan, who's stuck holding down the entire break while he waits on his teammates, so he has to stop the ball and protect the basket while waiting on David and Max, who are too late to get into the triangle. And neither of them are thinking about getting position for a rebound. Great players hustle back without dwelling on mistakes. They calculate their risks and positions, and they do it early. Players have to communicate right away when they're stopping the ball. But it's not stopping as much as containment. Here, Jamal's aggression and footwork leads him to lose the containment. The next step is putting in organized lines of defense where 1-2 guard slows down the ball, and the other 1-2 guard covers the next line, and then the 3-4-5 form a triangle. And none of this happened in this clip, which is why we ended up with this rebounding disaster. The corrections here are that the player needs to take away the middle, play the diagonal pass. The others need to form a triangle where they can box out and break up a play. And when possible, the team must go back on the attack. We luck out here and we try to run it back, but we still have no mental discipline or control of the game. We all watch Zach dribble around, and we stand there and watch him dribble around some more and turn the ball over. Weak transition D can quickly lead to a bad pickup game offensively, which we'll talk about more in future videos. So here's some old footage where we have Jamal getting the ball at the top. He attacks the gap with a dribble, kicks kind of a weak pass to Jason, who's not ready, tosses to David, who jacks up a three, not my favorite thing. And they transition back on defense with good intentions, but here's the breakdown is on not thinking about the rebound and the box out. Max has something to say about the little guy getting the board, and we have no break. Now on to the last clip. Dylan dribbles the ball off his foot. It happens. They steal the ball and they break. David does a good job of containing the ball and protecting the basket until Jason can get into position. Then Zach hustles in and busts up the play. Dylan is off the hook for dribbling the ball off his foot, and we all move on.